G'day mate, this is another RBHS P with Mr. Tauranga. Today I will be talking about how feedback should be given to a cognitive learner. Feedback is important towards the development of his rugby pass. The cognitive phase. The performer has a developing generalized motor program. They cannot use intrinsic feedback yet. Therefore, they are heavily reliant on extrinsic feedback. Specifically, this feedback should be encouraging, specific, and immediate to have the greatest effect.
So let's see what this feedback look like. So mate, I've been watching your passes for some time now.
Right.
And I think I'll be able to show you some tips on enhancing and improving your pass. So I'd say, what arm is your most one that you use in your passing? So your right. So I'd say, put your right arm at the back, your hand at the back, and your left at the front.
That's it?
Yep. So that's because your right arm handles the spin, and spin is what it uses to propel forward. And when you're about to pass, use your fingers on your right arm to pull it backwards for when you're passing towards the right. But when you're passing to the left, you just swap your arms around. Yep. And then on the pass, flick your arms the way you're aiming for it to go. So let's give it a few tries. I'd say a few more practices and you'll be sweet.
Kia ora, and welcome to another video with RBHS with Mr. Manley. Today we'll be looking at a high-end associative learner. We'll be demonstrating what this type of performer will look like during a basketball three-point shot. This type of performer is able to identify flaws in his performance through kinesthetic feel of the movement. However, external feedback is valuable. A high-end associative learner has a relatively developed schema. He is able to perform a variety of fine-tuned motor skills. However, success is still not guaranteed. Mistakes are still made, as shown in the video following this.
Hey coach, I've been working on my three-pointers for quite a while and something just doesn't feel right. Can you give me a few tips?
Yeah, just have a shot. I'll just see what you're doing wrong.
Sweet.
Yeah, it was a pretty good shot out, Aldi. Just your stance.
Oh, okay.
It's a bit too narrow, eh?
Yeah.
Just need to open up your legs.
How far apart?
It's about shoulder width apart.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
So you're more balanced.
Yep.
And just your elbow. Is always like out here.
Yep.
Just bring it in a bit closer. Just so you got more control.
Yep.
And your wrist too.
My wrist.
You didn't snap your wrist.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So you have to like.
Yep. Does that help
So-
me get a better curve? through
Yeah,
there?
helps you get better curve and backspin on the. So it spins into the hoop.
Oh, okay.
Have another shot.
Sweet.
Nice drop kick, mate. Put it there. Alright. So today we're going to be focusing on the drop kick. I'll be your coach, Coach Carter. So our friend here is an autonomous learner. He's got a well-developed schema. He knows what he's doing, but you know, he still needs a bit of feedback from me. The Optimus. So here's the man himself, mate. What you've done to the eye. What you've done, mate, is good. So what we're going to do, mate, we're just going to go back inside and we're going to assess your kick on Silicon Coach. And we're going to see your angles and optimum angles in order for you to get that, those 3 points that could be crucial in the game. So let's pop inside and so we need to work on. Let's go, boys. Alright, let's look at your kick biomechanically here, Solo. First of all, we'll look at where you dropped the ball. So the ball is about, I don't know, about roughly half a metre away from your kicking leg, which is your right leg here, which is an optimum distance away from your body. So it gets a maximal force on it. You don't want it too close, you don't want it too far. Too close, you won't get much distance on it, and accuracy. Too far, you miss the ball. It's a whiskey, mate. It's a whiskey. No. Anyway, you can see that if we circle the ball, you can see it's in an upright position, getting ready to be drop kicked, and that's a perfect position for it to be dropped at. You don't want it too forward or too far back, or else your drop kick's going to go anywhere. You won't be accurate. It doesn't matter how good you apply, your full summation and that, your drop kick's going to be pretty in shambles. So let's look at your knee angle. Your knee angle is pretty good. It's above 90 degrees, which is an optimum angle for your kicking. Therefore, you can maximize your full summation leading into the ball. So when you go to kick it, you strike it very well. And look, like I said before, you follow through with your foot, your leg straight, and which is really good. And you'll get more distance from doing that as well. And as you can see, if we circle your foot in the ball, you get beautiful contact right in the middle of the ball, which is the sweet spot of the ball. Therefore, it's going to travel at the maximum distance that you want. How did you feel about the contact there, mate?
I noticed that my feet were too high when I came in contact with the ball.
Oh, mate. Well, look at this video. You're in a perfect position, so just keep up what you're doing, mate. Just keep on drop kicking like this, even if it's a bit feels a bit funny. Just keep going through the motions, because what you got here biomechanically, it's perfect.
We are looking at giving feedback to an autonomous learner. Autonomous learners have extremely well developed schemas and can process extrinsic feedback very well.
It's another session of DC. Stay on site.